Welcome again, ladies and gentlemen, to Focus on Liberia. We are broadcasting from Atlanta, Georgia, and my name is Dennis John. Today, I have with me two amazing young ladies who once lived a life that nobody, not one of us, want to live, and not even our family, our relative, or our loved ones. You have heard the story of Anita Wontee, aka Lady Pizzo, the girl who one time lived in the ghetto on drugs. Her life has since been changed. She is out of drugs. She's doing amazing things. She's now a recording artist and a gospel minister. Well, her life inspired another person who too was living in the ghetto and living on drugs, and her name is Odell Gibson. We got the story of Odell and Anita, and they have their manager, their daddy, someone who, as we say in Liberia, he doesn't even have it for himself, but the little he has to eat, he's sharing it with young girls that are coming out of the ghetto. That all of us in Liberia, we call them Zogos. Now, Smith Numba decided to help them and give them life, even though he himself he doesn't have it. So I have with me first the manager, Smith Numba. Smith, are you there?
Yeah, he went for something.
And then we have Odell Gibson and Anita Wontee. Let me start with you, young ladies. Welcome to Focus on Liberia.
Thank you, man of God. We bless God so much for your life and we appreciate your invite so highly. We pray that God should bless you as you reach to us.
Thank you. Odell, again, welcome. This is your first time on the show. We are so happy to have you. How are you doing?
I'm I'm happy to be on the show today. I bless God for life, the love of you guys who in studio.
Thank you. Thank you. We also bless God for you. Anita, being a while you were here first, we interviewed you and everybody was amazed by your story. How you been doing since that time we last spoke?
Well, I want to give God the glory for my life because for where God has brought me is a testimony. It's a I don't know how you're gonna understand it, but it's a testimony that's gonna move the lives of God people. Yes, I bless God so much for my music, for what I'm living now. At least I can feel like Him. I'm recognized. I am among great people. My life is just refound.
Before I get to Odell, Anita, I know you were here and you were explaining your story, but for the sake of the people that are coming today, that are just knowing you, that are seeing you today, at the beginning of the show, I played two of your songs and you saw me dancing. Just give a short version of your story. What happened to you, how you got into a life, and how God took you from there and where you are now. Just a summary of that, please.
Thank you so much. For this story, honestly, I can't get tired explaining it because whenever I explain my story, God moves through it to bring people to His kingdom. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, people of God, to all of my viewers, all those that are listening to me, all of you watching this show, I want to say to you today, I'm the young woman. My name is Minister Anita P. Wontee, commonly called Lady Piso. I'm the young girl who God has transformed from the ghetto. I lived in the ghetto for 4 years, smoking drugs and also selling drugs. My life was manipulated, my power abused. My voice was not heard. Nobody was listening to me whenever I speak. And then because God know that our destiny, He has placed a gift inside of me that through it souls will be won. And the Lord went in search of me through an organization called LRBS Record Foundation. What our CEO is in America, his name is Bester Richardson. God uses him to come and host a Zogo show called The Ghetto Get Talent. And while they were doing their audition, they came to the ghetto where I was residing at that time. And then I displayed my talent by doing a freestyle called Yo Limi Baba Bele People. And God penetrated my voice. The song touches the heart of God people. The Spirit of God moved upon that song so highly, and the music went viral. And that was how the visitation of God came in my life. And today, God has blessed me with a manager. He's not only a manager, but a father. who is in the interest of pleasing not only his children, but other people's children. And that was how I was able to recall my songs. And one of the things I bless God for my music, because can you imagine, I'm not a real singer. I've been to other countries, but around the world, all around the world. You even go to Jamaica, they got people listening to my song. And so I bless God so much, a girl like me coming from that place, and then my music is just making headway. Whenever you listen to my music, you feel God present. Because I always pray to God not to sing in the flesh. I ask Him always to sing in the spirit. Because when you sing in the spirit, it heals the life of God people. So, man of God, I bless God for my life. And I want to tell all of you listening to me around the world that don't give up. All of you have your children, all your family members who live this street life. I don't want you to feel discouraged. Keep praying for them. Keep asking God for their lives. Because trust me, the devil don't go after the useless one. Bible says in John 10:10, the thief cometh to steal, kill, and destroy. If the devil will steal from you, if the devil will destroy you, you must be protection person. You must be somebody who was destined by God. It was because of the destiny of David, the enemy manipulated him that he was not educated. His life was placed into stagnation. But because destiny can only be delayed, but it can never be denied, God anointed David before his enemy. So I want to say to all of you listening to me, I'm the young girl from the ghetto, now I'm a hero. My name is Minister Anita Wontee, commonly called Lady Peace. God, thank you.
Thank you so much, Anita. And I will go to Odell. We'll be going back and forth, but let me hear from Odell. Odell, this is your first time, and
Yes,
from what I learned, you heard the story and you saw Anita and you decided to do something. Tell us a little about yourself. What's your name, or where your parents are, where you grew up, and how you got into drugs.
I say I want to greet every one of you guys who will listening us today. My name is Odell. I was born in Lockington. I grew up in Lockington with my father. Later on, I went to my grandmother due to the ill treatment of my father's wife. So I decided to go to my grandmother. I was there and my grandma too not get nothing. She couldn't sustain two of us. So I decided to put my hand in main business. By that time, I was going to school, but later on, I dropped from school because my pastor, you're not supporting me again. Since my grandma bagging me out there, and you're not supporting me. So I had out my grandma. I left there. My grandma do not get money to send me to school. I started doing maybe I started doing maybe I go on the street. I used to go on the street. I go came and stay off for money, do a lot of things. Later on, friends put me into drugs habit because first that cigarette I start smoking. From cigarette I come to opium. From opium I start smoking drugs. I lived in the street for 7 years.
So how old
Very
were
good.
you? How old were you when you started the drug, the cigarette, and all that?
I was I'm like we just say 13 or 14 years there. When I
Okay.
left my yes. So my grandma too, really only my grandma used to look for me. When I hear say because I was too bad, when I hear say she go ready to go look for me, I run out from there. I left really. I went West Point. I lived West Point. I lived many areas, many grand places. Where even you the human being when know yourself, you know say you're not going to place there and they play what else. We used to sleep in graveyard, Center Street in that graveyard, we used to sleep there. So later on, I and Anita were friendly, but we're not really close. Because the woman I was be woman. So we were not really close. Later on,
What you mean about big woman?
I was the dealer
the
with.
woman I was dealer woman, dealer
Oh,
with.
oh, okay.
Yeah, she was, yeah.
The
So
drug
I and
dealer.
her now, yeah, I was afraid to go around her. I and her not really close. But later on, I went West Point, I brought out with some friends in there too. Me and him we got friends again. I was very, very bad up into trust habit. I left from there. I came point four Zimbabwe. I play our and I we left then I would get spend 2 hours close. We need to move. Me, Anita, with Rihanna, they want to the rehab then now. See the hour, best of friend. We used to go hustle there. Many way be all you know what I mean from meant to use you. Then they think around they build they take your money from you. Money what they give you, then they build they take it from you. We pass through many things. For saying like some boys name too man, they get up their phone, they get a plan in Zimbabwe, they call it H2O. The children saw me, like, how they started talking to me. Fun girl, you too fun for you to be smoking in church. They want, by that time Anita left me long time. I used to see her again for almost years.
And
I one time,
you know the place you were at?
no one knew where she was. So I have to say, she is again. Guys, still no. Or one time, I was passing the children for me say, oh, but you can't see your friend because you are lemon benin man. All my children I was smoking or lemon benin. I used to go around and put good people in. I had to come and say, can't see your friend. He say now won't change. Can't see your friend Anita. Your friend you trust and your friend going to school. I wasted me all the phone. She was on her campus. So that she came to me and say, or my friend where I want you to smoke, we need to go also together. If Anita can change today, I can change too. And I will change for people to know say I change for good. If I change nothing with me, nothing with me, I don't want to be testimony for people. I will get testimony for people. I'll say yes. They trust what was taking. When Nigeria made a brigade, they get when somebody will bring where they get eat, then we carry ourselves with it. I had a children literally forgive me. I was sitting all crying and I had to say forget for it. And your friend, so when your friend change, you will change. I had left him. Then again, I left on the fear of the because when we use to small the trust, I'll fear water. Then where the children use to get
No, say that thing. Say again. The place you were smoking the drug, what?
we used to smoking the trust. The play fear Zimbabwe now. They got a play
It's the
fear
name of the place.
water. So saying like I left from there. I went to the poisoning. You getting me?
Yeah. You left from Fever Water. You went to Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
Then what?
Yes. I had a poisoning. I started going around the poisoning. When they were there, they would be encouraging me. But your lead trust now. So I said, I will lead trust. I was feeling on 1 year. And now they get said she used to smoke trust before. But since her mother passed off, she decided to lead trust. She go to school, she finished with school, she doing nursing work. Me and her friend that I went to her. I beg her, I say, oh yeah, I beg you. I won't lead trust. But I just what I mean say you can get trip to people. So I beg you, I don't get money. I beg you, I want for you to help me. She said, but I will help you. So long you decide say you sure you want to I say, yeah, so what I want to. I think that as I explained that I say because Anita Achele. She own for my few Achele. So I really want to trust. I should say no
Before you
problem. I
get there,
should hear the trip for me.
Odell.
And Rihanna,
Odell, before you get there, before we get to that part, I really want to understand. You say you were in the street, and you say Zimbabwe because some people don't know when you say Zimbabwe, they don't know what you're talking about. So all the what some of the drugs then that you were taking, and what was happening to you when you were taking the drug? By that time, your mind, your power, what place they were at?
for I receive my part, not get my time. My power, not get my time. And myself to I used to go to him because since I left the house, he made a thing to go look for me. Only my grandma. Because my friends knew my grandma. So when they tell me, say, oh, your grandma can't do I already know where I go different place.
So what kind of drug you were using, and were you buying it?
Yes, What by they get cocoa, they get time. The cocoa that they want to put your po on the sun, they can call it ponko. With a cigarette, the cigarette artist. Now you can put it on it. Now you may see again, me up or sharp. Again, may sleep. They get also. They call it time. And they want you can put on a food.
So where you were taking money from to buy the drugs?
Well, I used to go sleep with me.
Okay, and then they pay you.
Yeah, when they pay me now, I go support my habits.
And then you buy food for yourself too to eat.
I will let it trust money.
So all the things you're doing now, you get boyfriend in the drug place there, or
no? No, I want to buy your boyfriend.
Yes, see.
I want to look for money to support my habit. I'm going to look for money to support me and my habit. So I will not get.
And you used to move from one ghetto to the other.
Yes.
So you're between the different ghetto, then you let each other, or when they see you coming, they say move from here, that our ghetto here, don't come here.
No. So long I get where putting small trust, they will hold you. Nobody not coming to Travis State one time. Because everybody won't be working at Sunday. So they will encourage you.
Now we'll get to the time you take the dripple, but we want to know first. Anita, all this time you can see your friend. You used to worry where she is, or you just since you left, because you used to tell me about, like you want to go back in the ghetto. So when you left the drug, what was your relationship with Odell? You never used to hear about her too?
Honestly, when I left the drugs, I was residing at Spingsville, 72nd. But then I used to go to the ghetto where we used to smoke. But when I go there, I never used to see her there. One day our other friend, what you were talking about, called Rihanna. At that time, Rihanna was having a drag. So anytime I asked Rihanna for her, she said, Odell here, Odell go West Square. You know the woman at that time, she was hustling. You get me? What happened? Also, when you hustling, you can't stay in one place. Everywhere you hear say hustle there, I pay you will go. So now we hear say the woman go West Point.
When they say hustle over there, what it mean?
Yeah. Meaning the place that get it harder motel, the motel where people can be plenty, where men can go plenty.
Okay.
Yes. So the work she was doing, let me just use this word, being a prostitute at that time. She was not sitting down one place. We better used to lotto. Because when you lotto, at the time you can eat your butter. Yes, that's what policy what I was doing, living our life. So normally as I'm speaking to you, say brother, that because of prayer, we pray to God. God is helping some of us now to even send out to our own house. Because it was not easy. It's only when I'm used to you and I'm used to you for in the morning. Can you imagine you're not working? We will go from the other club. When we finish with the other club, we go to the other place where men we were just lottery. We were just passing all around looking for what we not lost. Yeah, but yeah, we are today. The mercy of God has delivered us.
You lotto to get your butter, you say? Or how you say that?
Yeah, that the code there. When you're not lotto, you can eat butter.
So yeah, man, I can enjoy the language.
You can enjoy me, eh?
Yeah, but Odell, give me some of those lyrics too now. You got to lotto to get your butter.
Yeah. What that name we for him and Queen because
I know.
I'm father,
yeah. That's good. So three of you, Odell, Rihanna, and Anita, you used to be together as friends.
Yeah, because at that time, I was selling the jobs. Okay. My boyfriend at that time was a dealer, so just when I'm into parlor, because myself used to cross the border, I go to the Nigerian people, they give me my goods. Yeah, I can't sell. So most of the time when I meet them there, I would tell them to hold their money, I keep all of us join. Yeah. And the good thing about all, we're not rolling, we're not flashing rag, we're only smoking cote. Yeah.
You're not rolling, you're not flashing rag, you're only smoking cote.
Yeah. They just got stitches, they got level.
Okay. Yeah. So Odell, what level you were on?
I don't level 1.
And what does that mean?
The cote.
The trust with the opinion.
No. Is that the lowest level or the highest?
That the
That
lowest.
the lowest level there.
That the first part inches.
But when I want get used to you, when you not do it, we get appetite to
So when you leave from that cocktail level, where do you go again? Asking two of you.
What
So
level? What we left when they
For me, only got I smoke until God transform me. I didn't flashback.
oh, but anybody anyway, let go back to Odell now. So you decided to change because you saw Anita and you went to this
yeah,
woman. You say they can put drug or drip in you, like can flush the drug
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Let's begin from there.
And yeah, and she asked me for money because she was my friend. She was my being but she used to have fasting. So that she about 3 trips. Got the first time I went there, she gave me a. Now one day a use me I leave for me got a thinking, hey, your stomach will not smoking. I leave you all toiling, famine, toiling, famine, toiling, famine. On there. My friend came to me say, but Odell, you get work here June. I said, no me, I won't school again. They say, but you see, I have ballet teacher for you. I said, but I don't have ballet on me here. They just say, but Odell, you for me too where you told him maybe not a June in you. I said, no. July like I say more can. I'm not going back there. I the next year I went to one. First she gave me the church, she asked me how the church do you. I said, yeah, and I smoke you. I just told him, she said, yeah. A free your skin. That had the next year I went there again, she gave me another mochi. The second day on by her used me nothing because I was coming to myself.
Yeah.
The third day, I went there, she gave me the last one. As she said, the last trip what I give you. He said, somebody bring a whole pack in front of you. You and I will get happy there for two. And for two, I still living in good time and see it, but again we come my eyes. They say one see it, I can be regretting. Up to now, I see some of my friends and say, one local man say, my person local. Because when I was smoking, when I was living at thing, I tell my friend, take my picture. She took my picture. If I look at my person load, now I look at that picture, I can get first on myself. I say, what? I was killing myself slowly. Oh. So when I see my friend in say one, so now they go feel that they go speed on you. When they see their chip or they getting fat, I say, yeah, I pay you to your lead trust.
So Odell,
Oh,
the person who giving you the drip, that nurse, that doctor, or who the person?
yeah, she's all nice. She's still going to the school, but I care where smart.
Okay. And where
Yeah.
is she giving you the drip? That at home, at the clinic, or where is that?
To her house because she didn't get clean. She's a student. She going to
Okay.
school, but they can get in her thing to try experiment on people. And she been doing it to other people. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because her late brother was smoking drugs. And she treated him not smoking it. So I asked for her friend fire tape on him. When she can treat me, where's chronic more than me? Where smoke for in time? And she can treat me more just smoking a local. She treated me 3 days. She gave me 3 days. And I told her, gave me, I see that you are buying fresh milk for me to drink it. So I said, man, I want to pay you for the thing I do for me, for we pay you. The thing I do for me, for we pay you for it. Why it takes, because I don't know I'm up for that job. I know what you all they put it inside. And I know I'm up for somebody giving it to you free. Because they want for you to live here. But I woman what doing it too. That or man die, I ate your info inside it.
Oh, she yourself, she
So
was dropped before.
she was smoking it. They almost smoke your fuel all the loud. They almost fuel. They almost saying that you have to see. You say, but they let you nothing inside you. Yeah. So what we have it? Every day, 1 week, I had some of my friends doing a graduation.
Who your
When they
friend?
went, Anita Lele Fiso.
Okay.
During her graduation, so I was very, very happy. The first time I saw her, I was in Douala. She got down from the car she was in. She killed on me. I just stayed in Douala, my dear,
You're more open.
my more open. I said, "Che, my friend Ryan cow." That is the Odell Gibson. I speak cow, right? That she shake my hand. She said, "I will come to me."
Hmm.
She now showed me the special day she was coming on the during her graduation. I was the person to encourage me and I own a blower air. All were laughing. They thought, I follow behind congress to go walk on the road. I had a chance. I called me, your friend Anita or your friend graduating to you. I won a black. I follow Anita. I was very, very happy. I was too excited on the I really know what was here to walk. Because see my friend, he graduation can a former more and I really know what was here.
By that time, you're finished with the drip now.
By that time, I was getting fasted when she finished. She told me that yeah, record nasty because it was making me fat. Because I used to eat them. You are far on eating. So I started eating. And I said, eating hard and to tell my mother before I read to eat. You get food for me. Yeah. I told I said, I won't be like you. I won't be more than you.
Yeah.
More than you. I won't be like you, but I won't be more than you. That she said, you will be more than me. That she respond back to me in her, you will be more than me.
Anita herself agree, say you will be more than me.
Yes.
Anita, let me come to you. Why encourage you? Because most of the time, people like to be the big person so that everybody will come to you. What make you think that Odell will be more than you?
Thank you so much, man of God, for that unique question. The reason I said that, Odell, you can be more than me, because you see, life are stitches and men, they are incisors. And I'm a minister. I'm not an ordinary single. I'm a servant of the living God. Even though all humans have their shortcoming, but I'm serving God truly from my heart. Yeah. And then looking at where my friend was at that time, and God had transformed my life, I must say something to this child to make her motivate, and to motivate her inner man that she will grieve. I must say something to her that will encourage the spirit. Yeah. So when she told me, she said, Anita, I will be more than you. I told her, I said, you can be more than me if only you can make up your mind and make the rightful decision. Because life does not give you what you desire. A lot of going to give men what they desire, but not all of people. Because when you are coming, all you say, I will be rich. Some of even stated that, I will finish with high school before I born baby. But because to tell you that life cannot give you what you desire, life can only give you what you demand. If you not demand it, honestly, it will not come to you. You got to fight for your success. For Jesus Christ to be called the Savior of the world, he was persecuted. He fought. He told the crown, he lay a hand down for the nail to penetrate. So if I will be a servant of God, if I will be a leader, down in the interest of my people. And I wanted to grab her soul. I was not out for the flesh. I didn't bring Odell to my organization. My organization is called Finding the Lost True Praise. The Odell woman is sitting beside me. She's going to tell you about me. I'm a kind of person, I don't believe in men glory. If I only wanted that thing for myself, after my video went viral, I would tell my manager, I say, let's just do this song and let me enjoy this God my one. But what will it benefit me? If God take me from in the graveyard, I will not dead, but I will live among the dead. He take away the garment of prostitution from me. He take away the garment of many things. I'm not a drug seller. Dear man, not sleeping with me again for me to cross polo. Nobody running behind me. No man beating me to go sell drugs. Then why can't I use the same testimony to bring my friend over? Because if I don't motivate Odell die in sin, God will hold me responsible. God carried me in the ghetto to become their candidate. The reason God delivered me, not deliver me because I can sing, or my voice is so good, or I was so smart. No. God rescued my soul to rescue the souls of my lost friend. So when Odell saw me that day, I shining, I in my wedding gown, my English are all in order. She was motivated. She was astonished. That spirit came upon her, and she said, woman of God, I want to follow you. And when she told me that, I remember Jesus. When he told the fisherman, he said, "For today, because you follow me, I will make you fishers of men." And today, yeah, it's Odell.
In scripture.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. I'm not an ordinary minister. I'm a gospel artist.
And you know the thing that you're saying that touched me, and somebody agree with me. You know, Ralph Hobbs said, you said you were not only going for Odell, but you were going for her soul. So the words that you were speaking directly to her soul. I like that.
Honestly, man of God, I tell my manager every day of my life. For me, if God just bless me and bring my dream to pass, what I get in mind for God, I don't expose it. Because the Bible said the dream of a man is in the hands of the Lord. But God know my heart for my friends in the ghetto. Because when I was living in the ghetto, I know what was in the ghetto. Can you imagine? Woman, look at what age we sleeping with men. We used to pray for God to bring plenty men. I'm telling you, for me, so now I'm praying. The prayer where everybody used to be laughing. But I need to be ashamed because I'm aware I was doing. I need to go sit with men. I'm not scary. So before I go, I can pray to God to bring plenty men. I can even pray to God, say, God, when I charge them, Father, you let them tell how to make it 10 hours. God tells you how when someone enjoy it, but we let them have my money. All I wanted, I used to tell God, hey, you know, the Bible said, God said, I will use the foolish things of the word to confirm the wise. There are some things when you are telling God, you overlook it, you feel that it is not important. But these are the things that God can listen to. The Bible said, I am the rewarder of them that diligently seek me. When I was smoking drugs, I was going to church. I used to fast and pray. In all my ways, I was always there to acknowledge God. And that was how God used my story to bring this beautiful woman. Look at my daughter today. She came today to church. She started telling me, she said, "Oh, Mother Anita, enjoying myself, my body fine." I said, "You not get fat here, Mama." When you serve God, you can't starve. Sometimes the men say, why I used to see where they one time I was going home, I bought one of my job, man. Way back, oh man, why you get your woman, you leave your family to your home. One time, offer my money, but then that small flower me and he made. He saw me, he couldn't recognize me. He was asking other friends, say, "Oh, that girl looking at the girl wants to come here with him." I say, "Yeah, but the girl changed to the girl. Call girl now." And you know, they start laughing because he get fed out of our fun the men were making. But the Bible said it, he said, when a man is born into Christ, he's a new thing. All things are passed away, and behold, all things have become new. I can't be ashamed to tell the whole world that I'm a former prostitute because Jesus paid the price. He came for us, not for the righteous.
Yeah.
So I bless God so much for this soul. My dream is the soul. Yes, is to revise the soul of God people.
Thank you. And a few things they want to know. And this person say, Odell, where's your grandma now?
Oh, my grandma left me in Ria.
Oh, okay. And you say your mom passed away a long time?
No.
Oh, so where your mom? Because you were talking about your stepmother that you were living with.
Yeah, mama living, but you know the meaning. I really know what he keep she my find mama. Me when I see mama, so I know about it. Or I can go to mama living private. They on the 24th year or husband marry or husband birthday, she call me, she tell me she's I'm go there. But mama used to go look for me in the ghetto. Mama, she used to go look for me. She told me she would be crying. She will be begging people for go and know that she are run away. I go the family.
Another question they asking when you say if you don't lotto, you can get your butter. I need to explain that. Lotto means going around, and that the only way you will get money to survive.
My brother, they get a ministry. They call it ministry name ministry of up and down. What we go for in our house now? Take by a shot. I get raw. You accident, so I go look for one lost. I gotta go because myself I get June when they break. I gotta smoke. And I was telling the judge, the Nigerian people, why can get all the judge, they can get a percentage. Yes.
Why
you step for them.
Why you keep saying the Nigerian people? Actually, the Nigerians selling the drugs?
The problem what we can present the Nigerian people because majority of their top drugs
and the
where can come that the Nigerian people can bring it. They get the people who bring it drugs, but for you to get a strong one, and Nigerian people can bring it. They get Muslim people and us smoking drugs. If I tell you today, you will not believe it. When I was selling drugs, if I tell you, my brother, they got Muslim people who get shots. They get Kobo shot, they get former setting in Moral Liberia, yeah, we're selling drugs. T-shine. Oh, we need to carry market there. Minister of Wealth, officers of Liberia.
You want to tell me Imam smoking quota?
You don't even know, say, my brother. Imam, pastor, They get plenty on them. But you know, in life, everybody get their problems. So it's good you keep people secret.
Tell me the plenty thing you not see.
Les pauvres, c'est les Christians, parce que they say like the Christians is poor. But when we're in a ghetto, we used to see the full of people. So that we used to help Anita say we carry trust to me. We carry the trust to me. They pay our money, we go for fun. Now our business is like I was there what is person who looking for somebody to our I don't call it off to our no more. So when I think you
so the pastor, the police, or the army, or the teacher, everybody in this thing.
My brother, I must say this to you on the open air. For now, the only thing our country needs, one, is God intervention. Two, is for the president of Liberia to come down so highly on the security people. Listen to me, let me say this on the open air. I must say this with no fear. Our government need to stand strong to fight this just life. Can you imagine, my brother? The biggest pressing company in Liberia called Sub Beach. Sub Beach is the number one place that jaw is highly been sold. You enter in Sub Beach, now can you imagine some of our brother they were not bad. They keep for Sub Beach, they spoil. I know what someone in the ghetto, he was used to super in local grass. But when the day that labor came from Sub Beach, when he fly rock, you can't eat. He get chronic EJ. So the question to the citizen, how can drugs enter Sub Beach when they get corruption officer into the gate? When they get the other officer, they get DA people there. Yes. But to tell you that our country, that what we are saying, everybody must be their own security. Because the security system in Liberia, that Calais, that La, you see DMA out there, you go raid, then you will move on in the area, you go in the corner, you take one fly, about sharp. Then you forget about the people who smoking, you take their phone.
Then you say you worry.
So only God, yeah, Papa. That was in my own way, I believe in God, that He will touch the heart of my friend, so that at least if I will not even be able to save the whole country, because Paul said, I do all things through Christ who sent me. But at least the 1 or 2, the 10 or 20 souls that God will use me to save, through that 20, the 20 can also bring 40. Yeah, because you know, no man is an island, and when we're in the ghetto, everybody get their bestie. So when your bestie, you see my friend, Odell, when she saw me being a record setter in the ghetto, woman that used to show her clear hair, and then I'm smoking Josh, she saw me that day from my car. I always looking for me. You know, my manager is a man when he get vexed, he always let to make me. You see me, I think you can see my picture right now. Nobody can, you don't have to tell you that I'm a minister. When you see me, you see the manifestation of God in me. So when she saw me that day, she said, oh, please also how you find. I said, man, you be there, you be wasting your time. And God was able to torment her mind. She was embarrassed. And then she said to herself, if little people can change, myself can change. And yes, Odell today, Odell whole body now stand. I said today, Odell ate it for me, I get cold. After that thing I was suffering all the time, me will not used to eat. My sister is shining. And by the grace of God, we get one of our friends again. The one what three we all used to be together. They used to call all the Hebrew sister. And now she at the rehab. Her said she told me that day when Odell and myself were coming from her place. She saw me, she said, because they can call me B. She said, B. You carry Odell to that place, Odell shining, Odell going to school. You can't help me too. You make the people that know me. I told her, I said, I can't help you. I'm not lie to you. If I tell you that I will help you, I will be a liar. Because no man helped me. It was God that helped me. So it is God that will help you. But if God will help you, you got to make up your mind and take the rightful decision. And in my church, we have our convocation program. What my pastor said, we will march from Point 4 Junction to the church. So that day when we were marching, I went to her. I told Odell, I said, let's go to Rihanna. And Rihanna said she wants John. Oh, let's go for Rihanna. But I said Rihanna will agree. Rihanna husband. I said, let's go for Rihanna. The boyfriend what Rihanna loving to that because of that condition, made she loving to that boyfriend. But when Rihanna tested Jesus that are serving, she will say no to that just life. And God was able to test Rihanna's heart. She followed all that day to the church. And God used my pastor preaching. And Rihanna will move. And she came to me, she said, I should take her to my manager. And today, Rihanna made up her mind to serve God. She walked to us. She said she want to go to the rehab. She want to be rehabilitated. And God was able to bless my manager. We took Rihanna to the rehab. Rihanna is now in the rehab for 2 months. She go there to lead drugs. and she said she want to work with the organization. She will be willing to follow me in all the ghetto I will go to go tell her other friends that Jesus is alive.
All right.
Yeah.
Then, so after you met Odell met you, the rest is history. But I want to play one of your songs. You know, maybe the thing here we're talking here, when people see it, then they know what we're talking about. That you call Jesus talk and do,
Yeah.
because you have this testimony. Let's listen.
Hallelujah. We are yet to give Jehovah praise. Talk and do, Jesus is your name. Jehovah talk and do, come and do your work. Everlasting Yahweh, come and do your work. The God that never fail, come and do your work. The God that never change, come and do what you say. Oh, the saints of it. Yahweh, come and do your work. 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 Come and do your Celebrate, jubilate, He is worthy. My God is faithful. We give you praise, Jesus.
Wow, Jesus, come and do your work. So Odell, you met Anita came to you that day. She was getting out from the car. You said, I want to be like you. She said, no, you can be more than me. From that point now, what happened and where are you today?
Then I was able to Anita and walk on first Anita can circle. I met with a manager who has, I can tell people say he's my godson. Mr. Smith, he's my godson. Godson he will save me through Anita. Right now, I'm in school. I don't know how much school fee paying. I'm in school, but I still see a lot of challenges in my school.
Let's talk about the challenges, because when you first got there, you were still even in the ghetto. Yes. But now, so tell me, you want to leave drugs, you took the drip, you want to go to school, you register in school, yes. But you were still living in the ghetto.
Yes, I was still living in the ghetto. I didn't think that coming to school.
You will leave which ghetto is that? That's Zimbabwe?
Yes, Zimbabwe. I was still in Zimbabwe. I didn't think that coming to school. But I look at it, they will attract my spirit. So I left from there. I stopped with my friend. My friend, they see Lele like cheat me. I cheated me. And Lele are stopping with. And then I can feel comfortable there because she get her friend or her children in there. So I can explain to my manager. My manager said, you must be looking for a place. If I get it, I will help you. But when I can't on campus, when I see Brother Smith on campus, I can eat. I will remain because we get about 2. From 8 to 2, I will not put food in my stomach.
Why?
Or a day a woman, because I don't have money. Or a day a woman sell, I will not eat. Or a day she said I will eat. Because she like my baby, she loves me. As more like she let me say, she knows I can eat. So a day she's selling, she can take off food for me, she keep it. My father for the says I eat. My pound camp or you the me says I found food I eat. If I don't want to put in my pocket, when school I go to my friend play, I watch change. I say now what day, I start saying now I go sleep. And I about to go to watch. I even know if my wife is not here, and I even know.
Oh, you're in 9th grade.
Yeah.
How the lesson, because the way you stay long in that ghetto, I know the thing there.
I be going. Yeah. I'm
I'm very encouraged, because if we hear every day we say Zogo, 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 and somebody were even saying, I never knew that women were in the ghetto too. I thought they were all men. So the way if we don't hold you, it means because that is same hard time that carry you in the street. So if they're not enough for God and we don't hold you tight to say, let help Odell and Anita, so at least they can stay in school. It's very possible that you go back there. So the people that are listening to us now, is Smith here now?
Yeah.
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 Thank you,
So
Madam Clerk.
here this man
Really, give
called
me what
Smith
my card.
Gruber.
Thank you.
Smith
That's fine.
himself, he Smith not get it for
Hello.
himself.
Hello.
I'm not saying Smith, bro, but Smith get it for himself.
Hello.
Smith, what
Yeah.
makes you the money that you and your family get for you to eat? Now you taking it, you spending it on the girls. Then where you taking money from? Because you yourself, you yourself, you gapping.
Yes, whether if you have the passion, to do things, you can go beyond. And I thank God for the family that I have, my family can understand, especially my woman. She, whenever I'm doing this thing, she always support me. Uh, Sometimes I put the picture on my page and ask people to help. Sometimes people come in friend, they give me some chips and other things. Then I also save that to help them too with their needs, their clothes. Like Odell now, there's a trade school I registered Anita. Anita is in a trade school. And Odell saw it. She came to me and said, "Oh, Papa," they always call me Daddy. Say, "Daddy, I want to go to the trade school." And it was on Friday right there. I gave her some money to go buy her because they can use jeans and use t-shirt, all that stuff. I said, go Waller's and buy your clothes. Then on money, I can look for money and register you. It just through the grace of God, I get my little income and then share it. And sometimes some friends, when they feel sorry, they come in and help.
Hmm. God will bless you, pa. You really
Yeah.
trying.
So yeah, sometimes when I'm doing those things, people, they usually say I want to be representative or I want to be president. It's why even my personal friend, they always tell me because in Liberia, they see young men that me doing. If you go on my page, my name is Smith Numa, you can see every Saturday I feed the community children. I feed the children I also sell on the street. Because I myself used to sell plastic there on the street. I used to be hungry. So I said, oh God, since God bless me and at least I can earn something for myself, at least every weekend, every Saturday, let me feed those children that are on the street. And I've been doing it since 2 years. Since 2 years, the outbreak of the coronavirus. Every Saturday, by the grace of God, God can provide. Friends can come
Hmm.
in and help me. I feed those kids. I feed them less than 200 kids every Saturday all in the community in the good time. When you come to Bishop Ejeba Mission School by 5, 6 o'clock, you see a train all lined up to the fence. And I
Hmm.
will give them ticket, they will come in. You go on my Facebook page, I go live. Something that I always go live when I'm doing it because I'm doing it not for men to take the glory or to boast. But I'm doing it so that all of Liberians that even working more than me, that got money more than me, that God can touch their heart, that they will be able to do those things in the rural community. At least we'll minimize, we cannot end hunger, but we'll minimize. There are children that cannot even get, let's say, even a bread to eat. In Liberia, people only cook on Sunday. You don't see people cooking during the week because no money, no food.
Hmm.
So they wait the little thing they earn on Sunday before they can cook. And just few people that can cook on Sunday. So the children there, there's a little boy yesterday that they saw he taking in drugs. The friend can bring opium to him. And the reason is simple. His mother don't have it. He's not going to school. He say he's not in school. Why is the reason his mother don't have money? His mother struggling. He had to go on the street or on the road and things and to struggle for himself. Can you imagine a boy telling me just 7 years old? He now start smoking opium. So I told him, I said, if you promise me that you'll leave the opium, I will help you to come to my school. Because we got a church here and we got a school. My brother is a head of the church, then I'm the administrator for the school. So we got a senior high school that is located in New Kuta, Bushwa Island, called Bishop LT Foundation School. These are something that we inherit from our parents, for our people. So we are here taking care of it. So most often when I get these people, bring them, bring them to the school. Then I put the video on my page and ask people to help. So sometimes God can answer my prayer, people come in to help them. So as they send those support, I use it to share with them and to help other people.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And in fact, I put your number on the screen because nobody got to tell us that watching that the girls don't need money. Odell doesn't have a place to stay. How do you stay in the ghetto and you say you're going to school? The same drug you want to leave. When you leave from there, you go sit down there. Now she's stopping with friends. So Odell need place besides food to eat, place to stay before we even talk about the school and the what. All that want that money. So if you are watching and you can help, the number for Smith is on the screen. And I'm putting the number up to for the conversation for us here so you can call into the show and say something to this man and say something to these girls. And Smith, I also learned you get another girl who is now in rehab. So that will make it 3.
Yes, Anita and Odell brought a friend, Rihanna, and she said that, oh, there's our friend want to leave a drug habit and she want to come to school. I said yes, but Rihanna, currently you are still, you are still under the influence of drugs. You cannot come to the school yet. So the best thing for you is for you to go to the rehab. And like I said, I put her picture or video, I guess, picture, you put on my page. And then someone able to come in to help with for rehabilitation advance. I took her to the rehab, she's there. It's very costly. They put just send me the bill for the gym. I just thought I sent I was going to do one payment. They say every month because it's a private area. They send a bill of I think $156 that I'm going to pay for the month. And the guy, you have to carry the rest, the cosmetic, the small things there. Every month you have to take it there for them. So it's not easy. Anita here too, she with me. Other people I don't know where they get the information for. Now someone supporting Anita, they give her, allowance for every month. No, Anita,
No,
Anita
people.
is on my head. Yeah.
So here the question the people asking, even though I put
Yeah.
it over there, Jefferson, they say, how do people contact them? So how people can contact Anita, Odell, Rihanna, and you? Then the other
Yeah,
question is say, how can we help? Well, let me explain all the things that people saying you.
yeah.
They say, do you have WhatsApp? So
Yeah,
that the question there.
I got a WhatsApp and I also have a same wave number. Like, you know, the reason why sometimes people ask me, oh, send Anita number, give her this number. I always beg for people to pass through me because,
Yeah.
let us not forget that these people came from on a certain trauma. They were under the influence of drugs and other stuff then. So they still need to be carefully monitor and
Yeah.
manage. I don't want here with them. I'm looking after them. I know what it means. Before people could come in, I came up God come first and use my own finance. Up to this time, I still use my own finance. So there is nothing that someone will say. Even if I use it, I will still use it on them because like every day the responsibility on me. Anita have a mother. Anita mother from very poor background. I had to help her. Anita have a little daughter. She get in the school. I had to provide her research and all these things. But when I come on air and put all these responsibility on Facebook.
Oh.
So there are so many things.
Oh, Anita have daughter. Bring Anita. Let me wish her. Happy. Bring Anita. Let me wish her happy Mother Day. Because I didn't know.
I almost secret. I put it out, but sometimes we need to say these things, for people to know. But it's not bad. Anita have a beautiful daughter. The girl is very smart. Anita, she's very, very smart.
All right, let's go to Anita and Odell. Thank you, Smith. And the your same wave number is the number I put on the board, right? So it's better we contact Anita and Odell.
No,
and Rihanna.
this number is only WhatsApp. It's not my same wave.
Okay, this is the WhatsApp number, so you can get this number now and call Smith. Anytime you call Smith, Anita, Odell, and if Rihanna is still at the rehab, you'll be able to get to them directly. And Smith, since the first time I contacted him, he's been very, very faithful. Every time I want to talk to them, he's there. His WhatsApp, this is the number I use to contact him all the time. So you can contact Smith through this number. And then the send wave, and you can put the send wave number to, you can call it, we can put it on the screen. But here is the WhatsApp number, the phone number. You can contact him directly, and he'll be able to get to you. What's the other number? So
Yeah,
mhm.
yeah, the same wave number. Most people sometimes when when I give my number, in Liberia, I don't blame people because in Liberia to find honest person these days is very hard. Even pastor, bishop, they are disappointing people.
But the
So
people, Anita
people
said
don't trust.
they're in the ghetto.
Yeah, they don't trust anybody again. So we got Anita have her same wave number because once it's on Anita phone, we will get it. So I prefer of sending the money directly to Anita. Anybody want to help? The same wave number is 0880-56-1957. I read it again. 0880-56-1957. That number is used for Anita, is used for Rihanna, is used for Odell. So any help that will come on that number, it will be used for them. So I just open that number. It's in Anita name. The name is Anita Wontee. Anita Wontee. 0880-56-1957. And then you can be a blessing to any one of them. And I must admit on the screen that people are really helping, especially those people from America, in the diaspora, they are helping more than even our Liberian people. Nobody from Liberia besides George Kalando are always saying that I ever come to me to say thank you or to help this big girl. No one waiting. They say I want to be representative so that what I'm doing it for. So nobody willing to help except those people in the diaspora. You people, you have been helping. All of people have been coming. There's an organization called GSF Foundation, Gaia and Samira Formula Foundation. Sometimes they come in and help. There's a lady that contacted me recently for Rihanna to try to find a room for Rihanna and Odell. So people can come in to help. But our challenge now is the food, being the trade school that they in. Odell supposed to start on Monday. They need materials. You see behind here, there's a trade school. There's a decoration design at the trade school here. It's right on the campus here. So those things are material. You need to buy the material. They need transportation. Like Odell was saying, when I'm now on campus for her to get, I leave her allowance, so now I give her $2, $3. Once I'm now on campus, she have nothing to transport herself to and fro. She have to walk home. She needs other things apart from my wife, giving her food, but sometimes she need her own thing because they are taking vitamins so they can eat. If they just eat, and that's why I should not talk. But they can eat, so they need support. Actually, I appeal to the Liberian people to support it here because if we don't support them, they will go back to their habit. Why you to give them money, they will go back to it. So I'm asking you, you don't have to send it to me, but at least if you can get to them to help them, it will be a great help. And anytime you want to talk to them, just call my WhatsApp number, I will give my phone. You will talk to them, they will discuss better. So I
Thank
just,
you.
don't just want to be them vulnerable, for people using it. Anita, don't ready to go outside to perform and all of these things. And we're not ready for that. So sometimes people call me, oh, I want to go on wedding, this I only to provide Anita for interview, but now for to go make money outside because I'm still molding Anita. Anita need to go to school. Anita need other things. We're ready to launch by the grace of God in July. We'll contact you, then we can raise funds for her. But right now, Anita is not going for public singing and other things. My concern now for Anita to get some trade, some skill. Now I register Anita in the trade school. The nursing school will open in July. Anita needs support. So anybody want to come in to help this girl? Rihanna is in a rehab. How to take food to her every week. You can come in to help us. It will be
Thank
a
you.
great help.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, somebody just
Anita,
sent us $25.
yeah, hold on. Somebody's on the line and want to talk. Go ahead, your name and where you calling from.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Hall. This is Mac Davis. I'm calling from the U.S., Maryland. I'm also from New Town, born and raised in New Town. As I listened to Anita and Odell, I was kind of tears up because this is our community. And luckily, I'm one of the board members of the New Town Association here in the United States. So I will get in touch with Smith. Will give me a number, then he and I will talk. But I want to say thank you ever so much for today's show. It's not for politics, but this is something that we Liberians, that we have to, take serious. Because when I look at these young ladies, when they were talking, it reminds me of my daughter who was born during the war in New Kuta Redemption Hospital. But because God has blessed me, that she was able to come to the state at the age of 2. Now she graduated from the university. She's doing a master's. Just imagine if she was in New Kuta, she would have been one of those girls,
Yeah.
So I want to say thank you ever so much. And I want to say thanks to Anita, to Odell for the courage that they have to come up on national platform to see what they have gone through. This should be something that should encourage we Liberians, regardless of your political ideology. But these are our brothers and our sisters, our young ones. I'm born in New Kuta, we grew up in New Kuta. Some of the things that they're talk about Zimbabwe. This is my first time to hear that New Kuta get a ghetto. So this issue will be a very first thing on our agenda here in the United States.
Thank you.
Next week, Sunday, we'll be having our board meeting, and I will bring it up. I already do the recording of the video, and I will share with the board member. We're going to take that as a priority. And let me close by saying this, because many people watching your show, some from New Kuta, and on the 16th of last month, what we did was that we had a memorial for the stampede, for the people that died in New Kuta, and their relatives were able to share some little bit of food and give them some money to sustain them.
Thank you.
Now we have one project that coming out to build 5 water pumps in New Kuta. So this young man, it will be on our agenda, on our discussion. So please, if you get in touch with me, you get my number, give him my number. And lastly, I've already tagged him to be a friend, so that he should accept me as a friendship. I put my number also on a page. Thank you ever so much. I'll be watching.
Thank you. And we're putting Smith number up so that you can contact Smith directly. So, and then if you are watching and you want to join the conversation, the number is on the screen. So let me hear from Odell. Odell, right now, even though we're talking it, but they say we want to hear from you yourself. Right now, if somebody will help you, what exactly do you want?
First thing, anybody want to help me right now? More help me on my room business, because I have to be in good place. Secondly, I need money to start a business, at least to be helping myself, because I will move. Now everything I will need, I'll come to my manager for him to do it for me. Yeah. And my church, who are going to start with money, I started and everybody material.
Thank you. Thank you.
Of course, you go to school doing what they.
And the course that I say, they need a lot of material. I start catering.
Thank you.
And for me, I let it be so doing the decorational designing, because for me, I believe in designing. And I only there to design life, but I want to design every part of my house, I even told my manager, I said, don't worry. Your whole office, I want to visit there, you tell you, worry. Yeah, I'm a skill, I'm a work, what we are doing. And it's so costly. So we are appealing to all of our listeners, all of our viewers, you that are watching us today. We are your sisters. Don't say, then I'm a family member. In fact, I don't know that once you are a Liberian, you don't have to be a Liberian. Once you are a child created by God, we are your family. Because we are all image of the Most High God. And remember, the reason God bless you, He didn't bless you because you're smart. No. God bless you so that you can be a blessing to others. So all of you that are watching us, we are appealing to you to help us. At least let God use you to bring our dreams to fulfillment. That you are not God. We know you are not God, and no man will be like God. But we can see God God will not count if on you and give you say, oh, your destiny, what I've been talking about, peace, so that, no. God will use somebody to bring it to pass. For God
Thank you,
to prove himself to the whole world, he knew Jesus. So God is using you there, Brother Dennis, your good friends, then to your working place. All of you in America, all over the world, God want to use you. So make yourself available so that we can be capable tomorrow. God bless you.
Thank you. I like your song. So let me play your song again.
Yeah, we play.
Listen to my testimony, people of God, make I tell you, let me papa can do it. He make my enemy all of the feel for it. When I ask me, I'm about to tell her, say she hope I got a son. Never ask me, no peace and come and see it. It's the reason I am living today. There is nothing a greater than prayer. Everybody show me, let's praise it. Papa, I follow me, come in. This is all that you are worthy.
Oh, so did I want to be for
Jehovah Nissi, you the reason God I am breathing. But I celebrate my love is incomplete. Show me let her pray. Let her give it some praise. His word. Let her praise. Show me let her praise. Lord. Praise our God. Praise the Lord. Praise our God. Praise the Lord. Let her praise.
All right, praise the Lord. So now we winding this down. Here's a question for you. We always hear that people in the ghetto, they can be voting, they're doing politics, they're doing. So you were in the ghetto, in the ghetto. You can do politics there too. You get party.
For in the ghetto, the ghetto is almost like society. We that control the jobs, we can empower people. Like when in the ghetto, when we know that you body man, you get weight, and you strong, we call you the fast star. Yeah, so that when any keke let misbehave, you can subdue them. Yeah. For me, when I was in the ghetto, I was the fuel lady because I was loving to the dealer. I was controlling it, so my name was fuel lady Piso. I will get my fast star, then we get a bulldog. A bulldog that the one went next to the fast star. That when people come in red, they will signal us to position. Oh, I was so sorry then. Yeah, sometimes they will call, you say, oh, the people coming, you run away. So we were setting them on point. But you see, this is what we living in, my brother. No man is an island. When election time coming, the way election coming, our people, the government official, they will go in the ghetto. They will talk all type of sweet things. When ghetto people vote for them, at the end of the day, they waste water on them. They call them Zogos. They say they're chunking dead. Right. But when you were going for our vote, you never knew we were chunking dead. When you were asking us to vote for you, you don't know that we were smoking jobs. You know. Then what? God bless you, you turn your back on us. When you go in, you come in Liberia today, you will notice that when men were smoking jobs go to hospital, they don't even treat you. They don't even look at you, my brother.
So what I'm asking you is, they get party then. The ghetto people get party too. Whoever come and talk to you that the person you're voting for.
Yes. And I wonder whoever that come and vote for, or when you ghetto life, it gets spirit that must let's just sit there. When you're in that condition, the only thing you pay high tax that will kill your June. Just can make you feel the eating. You can be into drugs. You even think about clothes. As soon you get money, the first thing that can come in your head that will go kill it. Check to go smoke.
All right.
So that when they come for the election, we can be looking at our features. Oh no, one care our June vote for them. At all.
Let me take one caller on the line. Because what I want to ask you, there was a certain time they say there was a letter that came from the Zogos, the road letter, and it says something. So I really want to know what are the things that are going on in the country. Like they say, oh, this person, they encode this other person, like somebody died, all the things that go into the community. I wonder how the Zogo people in the ghetto can process them, how you can talk about them. But let me take this one call first, and then we'll come back to that question. Call out your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, Brother John, I'm GS Camus calling from Maryland, USA. As usual, I follow your show, and all praises go to God, but we thank you mainly for allowing these people to come on the air and give us something free without charge to them. I thank you also, and I really appreciate my sister Piso. That girl is fluent. They can speak English. They get put in the Bible. I mean, she's not stuttering. So we appreciate you, and I'll make my little contribution today. So tell her to look out for GS Kemo. So for the team, for Brother Smith too. Okay. Because listen to what the guy is saying. He's trying his best to help Liberian. And then the people say you want to run for government job.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that?
You always get that.
This is how Liberia has reduced to I mean, if I don't get it, or anything you do now is politics.
Yep.
So even if you want to become a representative and doing that, you don't think it's also good? So, yeah. I mean, I sound for Liberian people. But I thank you also, Brother Dennis. Continue to do what you're doing.
Thank you.
And I will send you my contribution today, right now.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dennis.
Thank you so much. Stanley say I already made my contribution. Thank you so much, Stanley, for your contribution. Lawrence Fowler say, what name she using on YouTube? I put the YouTube link in there for Anita. So if you click on that, the YouTube link, you will see Anita music. It's right there. Look for Minister Wontee, Minwontee. You will see. So I was talking about the ghetto because I really want to understand. This is my last question, and then we can draw down the curtains. Is everything that's happening in the world of politics? Famata, put your number in there, then I can call you, because the number I gave you is my WhatsApp number. So call it, you will see me. So all the things that are happening outside, the letter that came out, you really think that it's Zogos then wrote it, or that was lie?
No, honestly, it was lie. Myself, I heard that it was lie. It was complete lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because all that thing, people can't get tired of using other people. Can't talk about Zogos right letter. So y'all can take part in politics too, or that only election time?
My brother, I was telling you, only election time we can know that we get representative or even senator in this country. Our voice is not heard. Hospital. And one of the things I read made me, I said, no, I got to lead a life. Because can you imagine you human being getting your friend to the hospital, but because you can smoke just, they can't hold you. You even talking to the nurses, they can't even give you ears.
But one thing I want to find out from you, right? Because it looks like anytime you're in the drug business, you're blaming yourself. Do you really think you yourself have the power to save yourself, or you think you are responsible for you going to the drug? How you think about it? Let me start with Odell. When you're in the drug, you say you blame yourself, or you blame somebody, or you blame condition, or you hold your, because nobody can really, because when you're in drug, you can't really help yourself. So how you look at it?
Well, I didn't say I blame myself, because I blame myself in the sense that, and I blame two persons, I blame myself and I blame my past, because he didn't make me to live where I'm supposed to live. Yeah. Because when it was starting from the usual state, when you are coming for start only, they were not going to reach this far. Which means when things where a woman used to do to me, I my laborer. When he come, we explain it to him, he will not take action against it. When my grandmother trying to explain 30 things to him, he will take it to teacher and say like, yeah, Holy Ghost, and nothing what they now waste on him, he will start blasting. So I blame him, and also I blame myself. Yeah.
Thank you. Even though I'm not a psychologist, but you will not blame yourself, because to be in drug, the thing I see, it's hard for you yourself to move from there. It takes intervention. So thank God, we got people around helping. Yeah. So, but you all get plenty of your friends then stay in the ghetto. What message you get for them? What message you get for the government? What message you get for anybody to help this situation? Else our country will finish. Again, let me start with you,
Yes,
Odell.
yes. My message to the government of our country and to my brother and sister who stay into trust habits. I'm pleading to you all. You should express from your habit because trust habit is not an easy thing. It's just like when you carry yourself slowly. Because you smoking trust, you eating, and when you cough, child say the whole coming for them. And to our government, what we say we get in the country here, we beg you, please pour in on us, our brother and sister who stay in the ghetto. Please pour in on me. And when I read election time here, running to the ghetto, we beg you, we hold your full. We tell God to touch your heart. That's what they meant when you running for representative. You won't become nobody. So we beg you, pour in on him to help. We the youth that carry ourselves, God, mostly we the youth name dying. We carry ourselves. Because you see some people that will finish with school, but when you go to you see at the end, the whole left in the ghetto. The whole left, they get talented people in the ghetto. But it's not life. So if the government can put him on A and stop the people that begin to just in the country here, it will help like bro. Because the government official they know how they just coming here. They know they will not tell me say they know how they coming here. So we pleading with me. As for me, I pleading with the government because I can't even talk to my friends and sisters in the ghetto. Because if the government put stop to A, they will leave it. If the government put stop to A, and when I only read election time, they say we want your food, we beg you. And to all are watching us, we beg you, we your food, whether from Liberia, from wheresoever, they may not help you, or you want to go representative. So we beg you, please for him to help us. To help with this.
Thank you. Before Anita come in, let me take our last caller. Caller, your name and where you calling from. Oh, sorry. Caller, your name and where you calling from.
My name is Lawrence Fala and I'm calling from Pennsylvania, Bristol, Pennsylvania.
Lawrence Fala from Bristol, Pennsylvania. I used to be in Bristol Garden. How are you today?
Oh, yes. And I'm in the garden right now. I'm calling in from the garden.
Okay, what you got for us and my young sisters and brother?
Yeah, I'm so touched by their story. And one of the things that actually astonished me is the lady is saying that the government is in the business of this drugs business. So for these drugs to really leave the country is going to be very, very hard unless we have a top president who will be able to take action against this thing. Because can you imagine area like South Beach where people should go for rehabilitation or for correction, and we still have that area having drugs? Then how are they expecting our beautiful brothers and sisters that are living those lives to change?
Thank you.
And I said, let me just close. I said that the most powerful people in the world are the people who are neglected. Those people that are on the street, the prostitutes, the drugs users, those people, they only need identification. We don't have millions, we don't have trillions, we don't have dollars, we don't have anything to give them besides identifying with them so that they can feel a part of the society. So when we do identify with these people, they will understand that they have values and they will want to change and become somebody great, like the lady in studio, Lady Piso, and like that girl, and like the other girl they say that is undergoing rehabilitation. So I actually want to say thank you so much for promoting these things, because all of us, we are one way or the other affected by these things. Yeah, whether your brother or your sister is not part of it, but your sister has a friend or your brother has a friend who is within that. So the thing is that we all got to work together to really, really make sure we help them. You know, it is not everything we're going to say on air.
I know.
I actually call to appreciate you. That's a very good step you are taking. And the gentleman in studio to the gentleman who is helping them. I just want to say thank you. May God bless you, and may you don't mind what people are saying that you want to be represented. So this is why you are doing this. No, don't mind that. Pay dead ears to that, and make sure you do what you're doing in your weak ways to help these people. Because what beats my imagination, we have churches, we have mosques in Liberia. What are they doing?
I know.
To transform these people.
Thank you, Lawrence. Thank you ever so much. You got anything to donate? Anything for us?
Yeah, I am going through the numbers.
The sending. Thank you.
Is not going to be set on air.
Thank you so much. And please share the number, the sandwich number to your friends, even the people that American people to your job. Show them this video and let them donate. Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you, Dan.
Thank you. All right. We can say more, but let's wrap this up as we have another show coming up called The New Day, where we'll be honoring mothers. So let me hear your one last thing. I know that plenty of things. I want you to come back after 2 to 3 months. You'll come back. Let's talk some more, because the question that I finished writing down, I even asked that we even start. So we want you to come back because I really, really want to know what's going on there and how we can all help. So let me get your closing statement. Let's start with Anita.
Come again.
We're closing now. So let me get your last word and anything you want for us to know, anything you want for us to do. Your parting comment.
Firstly, I want to say for the question you were asking me, who will I blame? Honestly, I can't blame nobody. I blame myself. Because the scripture said God put before us 2 things. He said, I said 2 things before thee. Choose one. Either good or evil. So I'm not yet to blame anybody for my shortcoming, because thank God that my mind was made up and I'm totally transformed through the Spirit of God. Not to waste or procrastinate our time. My last and final word to the audience, to those who listen. You know me, honestly, when I'm speaking to the people in America, I love to speak in your interest, because we are in the ghetto. More people say that they may not know nothing. So when little people is propounding, I love to speak so that you can also know. Yes.
Speak. Little people speak.
Speak. Yes. And I'm just going to tell all of you listening to me that the ghetto are potential. If you want to see eloquent people who are destined for greatness, these are the places that the enemy can hide them so that their star will not be exposed. But by the grace of God invested in me as a servant of the Most High, I will now rest through God's power as long as my life. I know God will encourage me always. He will provide my sustenance. He will provide my needs. He will continue to bring great away, because my motive is about going for his soul. And the Bible let me to understand it. He said in the book of Matthew, he said, go ye in the word and declare my counseling to every living creature. He said, he that believes in baptism shall be saved. So if I will be in a position of saving God's souls, I'm not going to worry about my tomorrow, because no man can save the souls of God and be hungry and alive. Once I am going for the loss of God, God will always be there for me. He will always make me to be happy in his glory. For he said in the book of Philippians 1:19, he said the gold and the diamond belongs to I God. So if my God get diamond, I'm not hungry. So I don't inherit what I will get tomorrow. I'm not thinking what would y'all will give me when she get car. I'm not thinking what Rihanna will give me the dish. God bless her with her husband. My thinking, my motive is to see heaven. And if I will enter heaven as a servant of God, I'm going to give God a soul. Because the Bible says when one soul repent, there are thousands of angels will give glory to God. So I know now, because of this soul, there are angels giving glory to God. Yes. And I know because of this, what I'm doing, God will pack my sin and pick up my disgrace. Nobody know the future. Nobody know tomorrow. Tomorrow, God can let Odell, she become somebody. Even though if she will not recognize me, let God take the glory, but at least she will still one day among people, she will say, God come first. One of my friends, one of my sisters come second. Just because of that thing, my children can be blessed. My family will be recognized. So my last word to all of you listening to me, my name, let it be so. I'm the young girl God has transformed. I want you to help me. And not eat my people, I need to do a job well before I eat. Now I am not a prostitute. I'm not selling drugs. My family are from, I can't use the word poor because the Bible said life and death, they are in the power of our tongue. And my pastor always preached to us that we should be prophetic. So I will not say poor, but I'm from a family who believe in God to be sustained. So I'm asking you, all of you listening to me, I'm your servant, I'm your sister, I'm your mother for our nation, Liberia. Because now in Liberia, Brother Dennis, I'm going to say this to you on the open air. Liberia is not safe. This time now, the children are waiting for internet to go hospital. The children can be broad day. The light can be on broad day. The children can hijack people with net on the street. Armed robbers increasing. Now when you go in the ghetto, you heard my father was saying 7 years old boy smoking opium. Now when you enter in the ghetto, my brother, you see 14 years, 12 years. Children with no breath, they're doing prostitution. They're smoking drugs. Now that drugs, now don't get a cigarette. Everybody wants to take drugs. So we need to fight this thing. You people need to stand by me. Join this organization. The name of the organization is Founding the Lost to Praise. I can't do it alone. Going in the ghetto, encouraging my friend are true to tell them say God good. But if you will tell somebody say God is good, they must see the goodness of God in your life. You can only be a breadwinner when you have a bread. Once you don't have a bread, you can never be a breadwinner. So I'm asking God people, and I say ordinary people, I say God people, because only you that get God heart will support us. You know how many churches in Liberia now listen to our story? My manager has taken me to a lot of radio stations, but no pastors. Anything that happening in our Muslim men, the people will put together to make sure that their Muslim sister or brother be safe. But one church, now even call me to say, oh, my sister, come in my church and give testimony. Nobody want to recognize the lady Bishop because they say she from the ghetto. And you are a pastor. That's why you see in Liberia, our churches can grow. Because the pastor don't know their motive. They don't even know the reason they are called. They just think that they are called for the member in the church. And God didn't call you for that. God called you for those that don't have hope. Those that don't believe that there is God. So I want you to support. Oh yeah, my last word, support.
Thank you.
The money, that money we want. So no shop. Because me, I want to be fresher every day. That when you see me, you know, say I'm a minister, my left chin. Thank you. God bless you. Let the mobile money no more here on the screen.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's go to your daddy. Daddy, your last word. If you want to,
Anita,
if you want to call Smith, yes, Smith, no, you call Smith and you can talk to his 3 daughters, Rihanna, Anita, and Odell. And then all this here, we're talking that Mokovi business. Send them man, at least it will be accounted for. Smith, your last word.
yeah, my last word is for the what Anita was saying a day, broad day, you found out that people are hijacking people. Liberia now is not too safe. You may say, you know, you don't have time for those people in the ghetto, but mind you, your house that you build in Liberia will be destroyed by these same guys. Your family members that are in Liberia will be hijacked by these guys. Sometimes people on motorbike, they even hijack them. Nobody doing this thing are those drugs dealers. So for me, I usually go for the girls because for them, when they make all the man, it's very easy to get them up. So I'm appealing to you. I appeal to you because if I go for them in the ghetto, we have to carry them to the rehab. So if you can only support us, we can go and get more. Now we have Odell, we have Anita, we have Rihanna. And I also want to say thank you for all of you that have been spending your resources behind Anita. Like I said, those of you in the diaspora, you people really surprised me for supporting Anita, supporting Odell, or Rihanna. People reach up to me all the time, but it's not easy in Liberia. So I want you to continue supporting us. The cash out number is there. You can send it to us, and trust me, it will be used for the internal purpose. So I appeal to you to please join us there for this work, because you are in America, but your property in Liberia will not be safe when we leave everything with the government. Because the government will be crying off 5 years now. Nobody's doing anything. So let us Liberians take the stand. Let us take the stand to help. We cannot, reduce the drugs in the country or this or stop it. But at least the few that will be able to get from in the ghetto will be able to save our homes, will be able to save our property, will be able to save our future generation. Otherwise, in the next 5 years, we'll start looking for foreigners to run our country. We'll start looking for foreigners to become minister because all the youth, they are destroyed destroying. What Anita doing now, going from school, I allow Anita to talk to those school-going children to tell them the effect of drugs. And all these things need resources. My little old Jeep I need to buy gas for me to take off from one place to another. So we are appealing to you to please help this ministry. Help us. Help us. I cannot do it alone. Like, bro, it's not easy. I have a family. So the little one I'm able to do for them is what I'm doing. So if you can extend your hand, I believe that we will be able to go out there and get more. Now I have 3. From 3, we can go to 6. From 6, as a month go by, we'll start getting there, we can get about 100. So I'm appealing to you to please support these girls. Like she usually said, they used to do prostitution to feed themselves. Now I'm telling them, say, no, don't go and do the prostitution. Don't go and go take the drug. So how will
Don't
they
call the
sustain
name like
themselves?
that. Say they used to
Yeah,
hustle.
how will they used to hustle?
Yeah.
So I'm telling them to not go and do what they used to do to win, the daily needs or to win bread on the table. So I'm asking you, so please, Odell will be taking your national exam this year. She'll be taking WAEC, because for the 9th grade is WAEC. She needs support. She also needs research. Even her second semester, because someone helped me with first semester school fees, the second semester not yet been paid. So there are a lot of things that they need. So again, focus on Liberia. I want to say a very big thank you. You always tell me at the appropriate time. It's not easy. I was just scratching my hair because Anita can be going to the trade school and Odell see Anita, Odell not doing anything. So she came to me and said, Daddy, I want to go to the trade school. I said, okay, I just send and buy her jeans and all that stuff because that her uniform is going to use. But I've been worrying. How will Odell register on Monday? I just tell her to come to school. So I'm asking you out there to please support us. Please support us. Also, thank you. While we're on the line, somebody sent $25, person sent $50. Somebody sent another $25. I want to say thank you. Whatsoever that you are giving, Anita, just give me the report that the money arrived on the phone. We asking you, even you cannot get to focus on Liberia. The last time people sent money to him, he was able to list everybody and send it to us. So we beg you, we all into this. Please support us. And I want you to also share this particular video. Focus on Liberia is one of the best TV stations I ever see. I always concerned, not only for politics, but those that are in need and those that are going wayward. So thank you again for this interview. I pray that God bless you for everything that you are doing for this parents. Thank you so much. I don't know how to say thank you, my brother.
Thank you. Now you're doing the hard work. We're doing the easy one. But thank you so much. We also want to announce that our colleague here, Mr. Anthony Sie, who's the political bulldog on the Hour of Politics, his Facebook account has been hacked. And so the person who did it is going around asking for money in people's inboxes. If you see any message from Anthony Sie, it is not from him. Those people are criminals. So just take note. On top of the hour, there's a show we have here called A New Day. We'll be honoring mothers. The lady who is doing the New Day, her name is Priscilla Yananto. She's going to be here in a few minutes right after this show. Don't go away and watch the New Day. Let's give a tribute to all mothers. All mothers. Happy Mother's Day again. Anita, Odell, and Smith, I want to say thank you so much for coming. I want to extend our greetings to our friend Rihanna and everybody who is working. For those who want to donate, please, the SendWave number is on there. Somebody say, I don't see the Cash App. It is not Cash App. It's in Liberia. It's SendWave. So the SendWave number is on the screen, 0880561957. If you send it, the number, it will appear to them. They will let me know and we'll announce it. Okay? William K. McDavid asking how much is the fee for the second semester? The fee for the second semester for the trade school. Oh, I mean, first for go ahead.
For Odell school fees, the second semester is $150 for school fee, but that can be paid by installment. You don't have to pay cash the second semester, but it's $150.
$150. You get $50 today. Send it as small. And small, we can do it. Again, thank you for sharing your story. It's not easy to come on national TV and talk about yourself and your private life. I really, really appreciate you. Again, anytime we are here, At this time, we'll close our broadcast. But anytime we're closing our broadcast, we like to play the song that says we are all Liberians. Whether you live in a ghetto, you live in America, you live in Newtown, or you live in Foya, Zwedru, we are all Liberians. The Zogo business, if you think you're not there, at the end of the day, you will be there. Because when the city is dangerous, if it is dangerous, they will come to you. If you build your house, you can, no matter how many fence you put there, they say they can waste acid water on that fence and the fence busts. So nobody is safe. So the best thing we can do is let us put hands together and save the life one Zogo at a time. That's why we play the song, We Are All Liberians. Let's help each other. Have a good day and happy Mother's Day again to all our ladies.
Thank you very much. All to all our supporters, and thanks go to you, Uncle Daniel, for your
Hey, all right. The people can call me Daniel too.
Uncle Dennis, Uncle Dennis, for your interview.
Thank you so much.
Melody.
Thank you. We are all Liberians.
Yeah, we are Liberians.